All right, welcome. First off, I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for actually hanging out with me today. We're going to be talking about a technique that I actually been using since I got started in my home-based business, and let me tell you, it works. And you know, one thing that I do definitely want to explain to you all is that in order for you to be successful, because I know a lot of people struggle, with, getting prospects into their business. They really struggle. So what I want to say to you all is the key is knowing how to market your actual home-based business several different ways. Well, Annetta, what are you talking about? Well, let me tell you. For example, if you're marketing your actual network marketing business, here's how it works. Basically, if you actually say for instance, if you market your business 12 different ways, you're going to generate leads 12 different ways. So the key actually is to actually market your network marketing business properly so that you can definitely be successful. All right. But before we get started, let me tell you about myself. My name is Annetta Powell. I actually retired at 25. So excited. That was actually the best day of my life. Got rid of corporate America. Just got rid of it, okay? Entrepreneur, I'm definitely a real estate mentor as well as an investor. I am an internet marketer, and that's how some of you all came across me. You probably came across, whether it was an article, whatever the case may be, you guys came across it, okay? Give me 1 second. All righty, all righty.
Welcome to GoToWebinar, Web Events Made Easy.
All righty. Sorry about that. Okay. Internet marketer. I love helping people make money. You know, that's the key. If no one is making money, guess what? How are they going to be successful? So that's what I do. I show people how to be successful in this industry, and I'm definitely going to show you how to do that. Okay. One of my marketing techniques that really, really work and what we're going to talk about today is drop cards. All right. Today I am going to be telling you all about the drop cards, what they do. For some of you all, you probably seen the videos on YouTube, everywhere. Right. But I really want to stress to you all that drop cards really do work if you know how to use them strategically. Okay. So you definitely got to learn how to use them strategically. And if you do that, you'll be successful. Okay. First off, what is $100 drop cards? They're cards that look like money. As you can see right here, to grab your prospect's attention, to pick it up so that you can deliver your message about a business or a business opportunity. So basically, it looks real. When you drop it, it looks so real. I mean, like, if you guys go to my YouTube channel and go under my drop cards, I was actually in Vegas, and people were actually doubting me, like, you know what, ain't nobody going to pick those drop cards up. But guess what? I actually dropped them so people could see, and guess what? People were picking them up, and people were amazed, like, oh my God, you know, they're picking them up in like 2 and 3 and 4 seconds, you know, and that's the key, you know, is really dropping those drop cards, because you got to get prospects, you know, and that's the key. If you're not marketing your business several different ways, you do not get business. All righty. All righty. First off, what do I do with drop cards? First off, you're going to promote your current business or your business opportunity by placing your message inside the drop card. Here's my actual drop card that I'll use, ladies and gentlemen. Stop making excuses. You can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both. And then I have my actual opportunity call, my phone number, as well as my website where people can log on to it. And if they're interested, they can leave a message, or when they opt in, guess what? I actually have their information to follow up to see if it's something that they definitely like. All right? All right. Some of the places that I actually drop my drop cards at, first off, one of the public places that I use to drop card is at a gas station, okay? I actually go to gas stations, and you know those slots where you actually slide your credit card in? I actually place all my drop cards in all the slots. And basically, to get, you know, so that I have to continue to go to gas stations, I may put $20 at a time or $15 in a tank, because what it does is it forces you to stop at a gas station, so you're marketing your business. You know, so now instead of me going to one gas station and paying $100 to fill my gas tank up, I'm going to 5 different gas stations, 3 to 5 different gas stations in that one day, and I'm staying consistent and getting into the mood to drop those drop cards. And one thing you got to realize is, in order for you to be successful in this industry, you have to have consistency. Consistently marketing your business, consistently doing that particular marketing technique so that you definitely can be successful. All right. Next thing is bookstores. I always go to bookstores. Okay. I love putting, my drop cards in books called The Secret, personal development books, network marketing books, because when people purchase the book, they actually open it up and bingo, my actual drop card is in there. And sometimes people will think, oh, you know what? It's just a coincidence that I received this. All right. Magazines. I place my drop cards in actual magazines. And what I do is I place them in like success magazines, entrepreneur magazines, home-based business magazines, anything that has something to do with that. I actually place them in magazines. You can actually go to, pharmacies like CVS, Walmart, they have a magazine section. Even in bookstores, they have a magazine section. So take the time to place your $100 drop card in those magazine sections as well. All right. Another thing that you want to also place them is in upper, scale malls. Just drop them in the actual hallways. Now, what I don't want you to do is be obvious and drop them in front of people. No, you got to be like an FBI agent, dropping your card and no one sees you, okay? Department stores, I drop them in, like here we have a Macy's in Michigan. I drop it in Walmart. I'll drop it in, the Gucci store, Louis Vuitton store, whatever the case may be, or I'll look at a Louis Vuitton bag, drop it in the bag, and, that's what I do. And I actually drop my cards in, purses. I put them in, like, pants pockets of new, jeans, or in the front pocket, where the shoe is, deep down in the shoe. It's just different ways that you can actually drop your card and be very, very, creative. All right. Mall benches, here is a mall as well as food courts. It's always busy. So after you get finished eating, just drop your $100 drop cards in the food court. Leave, drop it by the garbage can. I also drop mine, in ATM, by the ATM. When people are going to actually use the ATM, I always make sure I leave a $100 drop card there. And I actually stay very, very consistent, all right? Place drop cards in open areas. That's the key. Anywhere open, I may drop 3 or 4 drop cards. In this particular area, how you see, it's a long hallway. I'll just go to drop it. Just walking. I'll actually put them in my hand, guys, and just drop it. Like slide it out of my hand. Real strategically close to my actual like my waist or, my arm, just straight down dropping them. And people don't see me. It's like, you got to play a game of, I don't want to get caught. You got to sneak and do them because, at the end of the day, you don't want people to know you're dropping $100 drop cards. You want it to do it discreetly. Okay. All right. Another place that I actually place my $100 drop cards, guys, is actual elevators. Elevators work out very, very great. I am telling you, I love elevators. I actually drop my $100 drop cards in the elevators and off I go. Escalators, I'll drop them right there. And you can do that. Put them in elevators, put them in escalators, and that's the key. You got to be consistent with these drop cards, and you got to be creative, and you got to stay dropping them every single day. You can't drop cards like it's a hobby or it's fun. Drop them one day and then don't drop them for another 30 days, and you be like, oh, it's not working. No, it's not working because you are not consistent, and that's the key. The key is being very, very consistent at what you're doing, putting some skin in the game in order to be successful, all right? Another place that I actually drop my cards is leaving the stores. Like in the little hour, like when I walk out, I'll leave, I'll drop the $100 drop cards coming into the stores. I always do that. That's one thing that you definitely want to do. You just got to strategically always drop them consistently and not part-time, okay? All righty. Another thing I do is, okay, let me tell you about the restaurant trick, all right? First off, when I go into the restaurant, you definitely, when you're sitting down and you're at an actual restaurant, when you have a great waiter, you definitely want to say, hey, we really enjoyed having you as our server and appreciate what a hard worker you are. Could I ask you one question? And you wait for him or her to answer, guys. And then you would say, do you keep your business options open when it comes to making money? And then say, I don't want to go into it now, but I'm going to leave something on the table for you to check out, okay? And then leave a nice tip. So for some of you all that don't tip, make sure you leave a decent tip and you place the drop card. Sometimes when you're at an upscale restaurant, they have those black binders and they'll leave it with you. So place the tip with the $100 drop card right in there. That way they know you are leaving something for them to take a look at, and you have your $100 drop card there. That's a, really great way to actually catch someone's eyes. All right. All right. Another way to, another thing that I do is actually, let's go back. Okay. We talked about the waitress. I am so sorry. Is at restaurant and bathrooms. Okay. And parking lots is also a great way to actually drop cards. And when people may pick up the $100 drop card, right? But at the end of the day, they'll leave the actual $100 drop card. They may pick it up, may not like it, but drop it in the parking lot. It's okay. People pick up money all the time if they find it in the parking lots as well as the restaurant, as well as the restrooms. You may actually, go to a bathroom. It could be in a restaurant or whatever the case may be. And while you're there, you drop a $100 drop card so that they can actually check it out. All right. Another technique that you also want to use is like drop cards in a newspaper stand. You can place them in the free apartment guides, place them in free auto magazines, place them in the free community newspapers, especially when you go to the different chain stores. I don't know whatever state you're in, but we have like a CVS. We have a Walgreens. And we actually have stands, even at Myers. I don't know if y'all have these particular stores, but we have them in Michigan. So basically, they have like, magazine or newspaper stands in the corners. So what you could do is take a couple books, put a couple $100 drop cards in those books in the front, and then, that's just a way to market your business. When people grab the free apartment guide, guess what? Your $100 drop card is actually in the front, or, in that actual magazine or newspaper that they're actually looking at, all right? Another thing that you also want to check out is drop cards in the airport areas. Now, this is hot because guess what? You got different people from different states all over the country traveling by a plane, okay? So drop cards in the airplanes. You can drop cards in the bathrooms. The Sky Mall magazine that's actually in the front there, especially on Delta. They always have Sky magazines right in the front. Put your drop card in there. Drop it by the ATM machines in the airport. And you also, they have hotel employees that you also can drop, your drop cards at as well. And also with the hotel employees, if you're staying at an actual hotel, ladies and gentlemen, the next time you stay at a hotel, leave a $5 tip and a $100 drop card and a note that says, I know your job can't be very much fun, but you are the type of person I need on my team because you would do what it takes to make money. And if you keep your options open when it comes to making money, check this out. And then you have your $100 drop card right in there, right? A great way. And so basically when you leave a tip, a lot of times a hotel, employer or someone that's cleaning your room, check it out, because people usually don't leave hotel tips. So hotel tips. So what that'll do is that will pique their interest. So that's a way that, every day, if you're traveling and you're in a hotel, make sure you actually leave that $100 drop card. And all these different ways that I'm telling you all how to use it, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you strategically use all these different ways, because in order for your business to build, and sometimes people don't get this, you got to market your business, okay? You got to market your business, or else you won't make any money, okay? All righty. Another way that you also can actually use your $100 drop cards is basically the junk mail. You know, a lot of times people advertise to you credit cards. I get credit card people, you know, that has the no postage necessary envelope. Well, what I'll do is I'll, you know, rake those up. And then at the end of the month, I'll take all my junk mail and I will put $100 drop cards in them and send them back. And guess what? You already know a lot of times when when you sort through your mail, you should keep the envelopes. Like I said again, that says no postage necessary when mailed in the United States. And again, make sure you send only a $100 drop card back. So don't send anything else in there. And a lot of times, you know, the mail clerk is stuck in a mail room and may be looking to get out. So you might as well put it to good use. You know, they sent you a free envelope when no post is necessary. Send it back. You might get somebody that's a superstar to actually join your actual network marketing business. All right? All righty. Another thing is don't do the following with the drop cards. Don't drop cards in obvious places, okay? And don't have a trail of drop cards. You know, just dropping them all in the same row. No. And don't be obvious. Like, you got to act like you the agent, the investigator, dropping the cards so that people won't be like, oh, she dropped the card. No, you drop the card so someone else can pick it up. All righty? All righty. Another thing, how to make how many cards should I drop per day? First off, you can drop a minimum of 10 cards per day, okay? Order drop cards that says $100, not $5, not $10, not $20, $100. Drop them daily. You know, if you're not going to commit to dropping your $100 drop cards daily, this will not work, okay? Because it's a numbers game. With everything you do in network marketing, you got to go through the numbers in order for you to be successful, okay? So don't be just dropping them, all obvious, and don't drop too many of them. And make sure you stay very consistent when you drop these drop cards, okay? So let's recap. You want to drop a minimum of 10 cards per day, order drop cards that say $100, and drop $100 drop cards daily on a regular basis. So get in the habit. You don't have to like map out and say, well, you know what, I'm gonna have to plan out to drop cards. No, if you go to work from 9 to 5, in between you going to work, and you coming home, trust me, you can take the time to drop 10 drop cards. That's not a lot. We're not saying drop 100. We're saying just drop a few, all right? So if you're saying, okay, Netta, I want to know where can I get these drop cards, you can actually order the drop cards at queenofdropcards.com. And I'll definitely, if you go there, I have different examples of what you can use and what you can say on your actual drop cards. Don't be trying to actually make up your own. Just strictly use exactly, all the different examples that I gave you. And you can get 100 drop cards as low as $14. But if you're going to drop them daily times 30 days, ladies and gentlemen, or rather 31 days in this month, you're definitely going to need 310 drop cards. So you don't want to just order 100 because you got to be dropping them very consistent. I definitely want to take this opportunity for you all connecting with me on my actual webinar. And you actually can go to Annetta Powell online, stay connected with me, stay locked. You can also go to twitter.com/Annetta Powell, as well as facebook.com/Annetta Powell fan page. I would love for you all to be my personal friend, but unfortunately I'm capped out. So let's hang out on my fan page. And if you really enjoyed this actual presentation, please go to my actual fan page and let me know what you thought about it, or send me an email at AnnettaPowell@gmail.com. Definitely want to know that you guys definitely appreciate the content that I'm definitely sending your way. So with all that said, guys, that concludes our actual webinar. Again, thank you for taking the time to hang out with me today, and I look forward to talking to you all. You all have a great day, and bye.